Hi everyone, welcome to Boxing Block Center, the home of Nigerian African boxing. And please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the like, the subscribe button right now. Yes, things are about to get interesting. Because the boxing in Nigeria is booming. Has been booming for a while, but is about to go on a different level. On October 1st, Emanuel Odiase fought on the card that was headlined by this American fighter. And now, Lawrence Okolie, Adeleye, and Odiase, of course, Agbaje, are going to be fighting on the same card. Lawrence Okolie and David Adeleye are set to feature on the heavyweight triple header in Lagos, Nigeria on December 19. The event, which has been billed as Chaos in the Ring 2, will also see a trio of promotional outfits, including Queensberry Promotions, Amir Khan Promotions, and Balmora Group Promotion, which is like the one in the Nigerian promotional group, combine their resources to deliver a world-class occasion. Topping the bill is former World Cruiserweight Champion Okolie, 22 won, 16 KOs, who cemented his position as WBC number 1 ranked contender. Ajit Kabaya is the interim champion with unanimous decision victory over Kevin Larena in July. And while it was hardly a jaw-dropping, scintillating display at Wembley Stadium, the source could perhaps be forgiven after it was later revealed that he had suffered on bicep. Now, though, it seems that the fully recovered Okolie is hoping to produce a far more memorable performance this time against an opponent that is yet to be announced. The press release, 31-year-old said, "Big time boxing comes to Lagos. This will be a historic moment for Africa. My family and my career. There has been a lot of talk, but let's see who really wants to dance. Dirty December just got saucy. Thanks to Frank and George Warren and Chris Byrne for making this happen for me. Elsewhere on the card, former British champion Adeleye, 14 to 13 KOs, looks to maintain his position on the international stage following a points defeat to Filip Egovic in August." So completing the trio of heavyweights is the unbeaten Emanuel Odiase, who fought on the last Nigerian boxing show headlined by Brandon Glatton and Marcus Brown earlier this month at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in December. Meanwhile, there will also be an all-African clash between featherweights Tao, Agbaje, and Musa Tupe Tajudeen. Well, this is a great card. Tao Agbaje is a very good boxer, bro. He's very stylish. I watched it last time out. Very, very good. Very good. Entertaining. You know, his ring work was kind of iconic in a way. Okolie being the headliner, I don't know yet, because Okolie needs to produce a knockout. If he's good, he has to impress the Nigerian crowd. The British crowd are not fond of Okolie because they feel his style is not appealing enough. In my opinion, I feel boxing is about winning. You win, you go home. So, however, it's also very essential to produce good performances. I know Odiase will deliver. Adeleye is a warrior himself. The fight against Filip Egovic, we know how it went. Scored hard, showed hard, and did his thing. I respect Adeleye a lot. Okolie is very good, but I do hope he produces a good performance as well. Odiase, that guy is something special. Last time out, he blasted Afeni out easily. But Afeni had already lost to our legend Samuel Peter, who came back 20-something plus years later. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes, man. What do you make of this big time boxing in Nigeria, back to back? Chaos in the Ring in Lagos, December 19. What do you make of this, bro? I can hear you. Confirm. Yeah. Continue,
yeah. If it's confirmed, man, bro, this has been
confirmed by Frank by Frank Warren himself. It's happening live and direct, bro. We don't know who they are fighting yet, but it is happening.
That's interesting, man. I wonder why Frank Warren was the one to be able to put this together. He must somebody must have put him on
I think
to.
Amir Khan is the one really pushing for this. He's been the one doing the events. He's collaborated with the Nigerian promotional company as well. Frank Warren is just giving his blessings, basically. I think
Mm.
so. Don't think Queensberry will be present there live and direct. Amir Khan, I think, of course, would, because he's somebody that. I mean, what would it? What would it? I think it would be nice for Joshua to like basically fight on this card, and maybe headline the card. Be good, but Joshua would demand a lot of money to do that. I don't know, man. He decides.
Well, AJ would just, to be honest, he would have to show face. There's no way he's like, I'm going to. They're gonna host a boxing event without that, the former heavyweight champ that people actually know. He would have to attend one way or another. If he doesn't attend, man, it was gonna be such a disappointment that it's like, dude, people root for you. The least you could do is just show some gratitude. You talk about being humble, but yet you have yet to show like being humble from your career. But I would hope he would be there. But this is gonna be a good stage for these younger cats with some with of background and history of being of having Nigeria blood in them. It would be good to know that they actually want to fight there. So and they get to see the what Nigeria who or what Nigeria is, the people just in general. I think it'll help Nigeria out, especially if it'll bring in some tourism and kind of help them out and going forward things will things that other sports teams or other big name in sports will probably definitely be looking into to host it in Nigeria. I don't even think WWE has ever hosted in Nigeria, which would be something amazing if boxing can do it. Why not WWE, WWF, those guys to be able to host, and even having something like a UFC to host too. So I'm actually excited about this, and I hope it works out. Boxing could be the pilgrimage and the leader of opening the doors for these other sports to be able to do these things.
Yeah, man. I think so as well. I think so as well. But like looking at the current heavyweight scene, um, who should Adeleye and Okolie fight?
Mm. This is a good one, bro. Listen, Fa Jagba has to be on that card. The Fa Jagba has to be on that card, bro. Between Okolie and Adeleye, these guys got to fight. Okolie has to fight Fa. FA's got to fight Okolie. Adeleye has to fight Fa. And let's make this happen, bro. I've always said that I wanted Fa I want to see Fa fight this guy that just won. What's his name? That beat Joseph Parker.
Mm.
I forgot his name.
Kabayem.
No, that just beat Joseph Parker recently. This guy.
You mean Wardley, Fabi Wardley?
Yeah, I would like to see these guys
Uh,
mix it up.
yeah, but Wardley is looking at Paco rematch or Usyk.
Everybody knows Wardley's not ready for Usyk, bro. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Nobody wants to see that fight, man. It's like the British want to keep throwing Usyk. They want to keep throwing British fighters to Usyk, bro. Usyk owns the British, man. They need to stop. Usyk owns the British playground. That's his playground. None of you British fighters could be on Usyk's level. What has Fabio Wardley done? He hasn't done anything significant to even warrant a fight.
But
You know,
why didn't Usyk fight Joseph Parker when he had to fight him? Why not?
this is okay. Yeah, why didn't he fight Joseph Parker? I don't know. Maybe the guy's like, I'm tired. I need some rest. The guy's been fighting for a while. Okay, you know, but at the same time, man, I mean, look at Joseph Parker, man. Look at him. Look at him. Look at where he's come. Joseph Parker was good 6, 7 years ago, man. At this point, the guy has been up and down, up and down, up and down, and it's just the way it is. You know, it's just that time and age has finally caught up with him. You know, the up and down move, the up and down in weights, just these things they affect them. You know, the devastating loss to the juggernaut George Joyce, it really took a toll on this guy, man. You know, fighting Wilder, it took a toll on this guy. This is not an easy feat, and it's brought him this far. You know, the old Joseph Parker would have beat the hell out of Fabio Wardley, man. You cannot, nobody can debate this with me. The old Joseph Parker, I'm talking about Joseph Parker that fought Anthony Joshua. That Joseph Parker, that guy was in his prime, bro. Joseph Parker that fought didn't juiced up didn't white. That Joseph Parker, that guy would have washed Fabio Wally. But this Joseph Parker, man, he reminds me of the worst version that fought Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce did a number on that guy. And even the worst version right now, worse than the one that fought Joe Joyce, lost to lost to Fabio Wardley. I don't see nothing special with Fabio Wardley. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I just don't.
Wall is good though. You might not understand him now, but he is good.
Bro, Wardley, let me tell you something. Wardley went 10 rounds with a guy that F.A. Jagba knocked out in 4 rounds, right? Wardley fought a guy that had went around. Wardley fought around with a guy that went around with a cruiserweight that went up to heavyweight, and that is Andrew Tabiti. And that was Joseph Honey, whatever his name is. You see what I'm trying to paint? Like he went and beat Joseph Honey, but Joseph Honey just came off a fight with a cruiserweight. Andrew Tabiti's not a heavyweight. The guy's a cruiserweight, right? And Honey went 10 rounds and won the distance with Andrew Tabiti, a cruiserweight. He wasn't able to knock out a cruiserweight. And then he went to fight a guy that Effie Jagba knocked out in 4. He went the distance with, and then Fabio Wardley went to fight Honey, who's been making these rounds, and Fabio Wardley won 10 rounds with Joseph Honey. So it tells me the guy's nothing special. Effie Jagba is 100 times better than Fabio Wardley. 100 times better. They just need to make that fight.
Hmm, that was interesting. We'll see though what happens. Ajagba, we don't know what's going on with Ajagba, but we heard he's coming back. I just don't know, man. I thought he would be more active, moving out of top rank, but looks like that's not the case. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned, guys, for my video right here. God bless you and.